What's up guys, welcome back to my channel. If you're new here, my name is Kenzie and I'd love for you to join the Kenz fam.
So I'ma have another no. I don't need a hand to hold tight, don't need a love that's all mine, but sometimes I just want somebody to talk to.
So in today's video, as you can tell by the title, we are doing an updated everyday makeup routine. Do I wear makeup every day? No. I feel like everyone says that in these kind of videos, but it's true, not everyone wears makeup every day. Well, some people do if like that's their job. Anyway, that's besides the point. I don't wear makeup every day, but when I do, this is kind of what I do. I'm just gonna show you all of the products that I'm currently loving and some new products that I'm trying out and just showing you what I do. If you haven't already, make sure to hit the subscribe button so you can join the Kenz fam. We'd love to have you here. Also, make sure to give this video a big thumbs up and comment down below because it helps my channel out a lot. And without further ado, let's just get right into the video. So the first thing that I'm going to do is use this headband that I got from Ulta like a couple months ago to basically just push my hair out of my face. I've already done my skincare and all of that. I will be filming a everyday skincare routine very soon, so that will be up pretty shortly after this video. But if I look over here, it's because I kind of set up like it's a DIY vanity, but my mirror is over here, so that's kind of why I'm doing that. But yeah, so I just push my hair back with this little headband thing. It's really cute. It has a bow and everything. I have like this new setup that I'm trying or testing out for filming videos, so just let me know how you guys feel about it and if you like it or not. The next step after I do that is I take the Estee Lauder Double Wear Instant Fix Concealer, the 24-hour concealer, and Hydra Prep. I will try to find direct links to them and have them in the description down below. So on one side it's a Hydra Prep and the other side is the concealer. So first I go in with the Hydra Prep. I do have two different shades for this. One is my exact skin shade and then the other one is a shade lighter, one to conceal and one to brighten. So the one that matches me is the 4N medium deep neutral, and then the shade lighter is the 4W medium deep warm. So I go on the Hydra Prep side and I just a little dab where I put concealer, and this is just to add some extra moisture in those couple of places. So while I kind of let that sit for a couple seconds to really seep into my skin, I'm so sorry if you can hear my parents in the background. Everyone's up. But I also love chapstick. I try to use it throughout my makeup, but I definitely put it on as part of my skincare. But it's the Aquaphor Lip Repair Immediate Relief for severely dry lips, fragrance free and paraben free. I absolutely love this stuff. I have it everywhere. I have one in my car, one in my wallet, one in my backpack, I have one in my room, and I have one in my skincare bag. So I just love this stuff. And I just lather my lips with it because I really want my lips to get extra moisturized while I'm going through the steps of doing my makeup. But it just looks like this. So I'm gonna go in with the 4W warm. So I go under my eyes first, do a little bit, forehead, chin, and then I take my beauty blender and my Mario Badescu spray. Sometimes I will actually get up and like wet my beauty blender, but I found that this helps, one, because I'm lazy, and two, it helps with making sure that I'm still putting like some moisture into my skin. The way that I conceal is I put it under my eyes, my forehead, then my chin, and then I blend backwards. So like I would start with my chin, my forehead, and then my eyes, because it starts with the most under your eyes and then it gradually becomes less and less product. I want to get it before it dries. Does anyone else notice that like whenever they blend things with like a beauty blender, they're like really like beating their face in? Because I've noticed that, and I don't do it intentionally, but like I've noticed that I do it, and it's really funny. I just blend, and then when I take the remaining product, I blend upwards like this, and then I take whatever is remaining and drag it across my eyelid. And I just love how natural this concealer goes on. Like it's not full coverage, but it's not light coverage. I would call it like medium coverage. It definitely does the job. My skin doesn't feel cakey. And then this is just a Real Techniques beauty blender. I need to get me a couple more. And then I'm going to go in with the 4N neutral, and I'm gonna put that on my cheeks because I have some acne scarring on my cheeks and I just want to conceal them. But also if I had like any like pimples or any other places that I wanted to conceal, I would use that one as well. They're both Laura Mercier. I either use the translucent powder and translucent, or the translucent powder and honey, and that's more like the banana powder type thing. Today I think I'm gonna use the honey one, and I have this other beauty blender that I use for baking. So I just take the beauty blender, put it into the powder, and then I just put it under my eyes. And then I'm going to take my Real Techniques powder brush to a 1, and then I'm just going to sweep off the excess. Also, here's my handy dandy little makeup bag, very compact, very small, fits everything that I need in it. I got it from Target. But next I'm going to go in with the Clinique Chubby Stick Sculpting Contour in Curvy Contour. I'm going to do a line under my cheek and then right above my jawline. Same thing on the side. And then can't forget the forehead. And then I take the Real Techniques blush brush in 400. It says that you can use it for cream bronzer or blush, but I use it for contour. Next, I'm gonna use this fluffy brush to wipe away the powder on my eyes, and I make sure to sweep it across my eyelid. And now that that's all set, next we go in with cream blush, and I have 2 different ones. They're by e.l.f. and it's their putty blush. I have it in Tahiti and Turks and Caicos. I feel like I pronounce that different every time, but they're just 2 peachy shades. I think I'm gonna go in with Tahiti today, and I'm just gonna use this brush that I got off of Amazon. I just do a tapping motion and then I sweep. So I kind of put it right above where I put my contour. I tap it on my nose, the apples of my cheeks. I'm gonna go back in with the Clinique Chubby Stick and use this little brush right here, and I'm just gonna swipe over it, and then I just put this all over my crease and my eyelid. And that's pretty much all that I do for eyes. Sometimes I will go over it, and then I do kind of contour my nose like that. But yeah, nothing crazy. And then like sometimes if I do go overboard, I'll just use my beauty blender to blend everything out. That's what it's for. That's how you fix mistakes. Or at least that's how I fix mistakes. I don't know if that's the proper way to fix mistakes, but it works for me. We're gonna go in with the powders. This is the Black Radiance True Complexion Soft Focus Finishing Powder. It looks like this. It says it's a finishing powder, but I use it to go over my bronzer. That's what it's called. I just go over where I put the cream bronzer, and then I go in with that little brush again, and then I just deepen my crease. Last step for the face is to go in with the Milani powder blush in Romantic Rose. So it looks like this, and then when you open it, it looks like the shape of a rose.
I mean, and then they're not in the record. That shit just sound like she's slow.
Anyway, and then I just go over the places that I put blush. So then I'm going to take my Mario Badescu Rose Water, and I'm going to set all of this. And that completes the base portion of the makeup. Now we're gonna move to eyebrows and eyelashes and lips and stuff like that. I don't do anything crazy for any of the above, but first we're gonna go in with eyebrows. I use the Benefit Goof Proof Brow Pencil in the shade 6. On one side we have the spoolie, and then on the other side we have the little pencil shading thingy. I just brush my eyebrows out out. I just recently got them done, so they're already in the shape that I need them to be. I just fill them in where it's needed. And then towards the tail, I use a little bit of a harsher hand, and then I also extend the tail. And I just brush to blend out the product, and then I do a little bit towards the front. If you guys have any brow gel recommendations, please comment them down below because I'm looking for one because I don't actively have. And then we just do the same thing to the other side. Eyebrows are sisters, not twins. Next, I have like this little spoolie that I use to brush out my eyelashes. For mascara, I have 2 different mascaras that I use. I do the first, what's it called? The first coat with the Essence / Princess Fall / Effect Mascara and waterproof. And then the second coat in the MAC Magic Extension and Extensive Black. This is the first one that I'm gonna use. This is what it looks like. And then we do the bottom lashes. And then I'm not like too picky or mad if I get any mascara places because once it gets dry, I just use a Q-tip and smudge it off. Just remember to go back and actually smudge it off. Also, I don't curl my lashes because my lashes are naturally curled, and I found that when I do use a eyelash curler, which I have, it doesn't come out the same. The effect is not the same. And while that is getting tacky, we're gonna work on lips. So I'm gonna go back in with my Aquaphor. I don't know why I sing when I talk sometimes. And sometimes that's all that I do for lips. Like I just use chapstick because I put so much and because I put so much on, sometimes it looks like a little natural sheen gloss or whatever. But I also use the Too Faced Lip Injection Ultimate Lip Plumper. Let's try it this way. Also, little tip, put on chapstick before you put on lip gloss. It helps with making the lip gloss last longer, but also it keeps your lips from drying out. This lip gloss tingles a little bit, and I found that putting on chapstick before I put this on helps with the tingling. So it still does the plumping, just minus the tingling, which I'm okay with. And sometimes I go ham with it, and then other times I'm like, okay, a coat here, a coat there, and she's good. I'm very minimalistic when it comes to makeup. Like I want to use the products that make me feel good and that will do what I need it to do, but I don't need to be like extra about it. And then I'm just going in with the MAC Magic Extension to do the second coat. I suck at putting on falsies. One day, mark my words, I will figure it out one day. But I found what works for me to where I don't really need them. Don't fix what ain't broke. Also, it's taken me so long to find the combination that works for me. Like I stumbled upon this on accident, and once you find the combination, once you find the products and like the combos that work for you, stick to it. I didn't do this disclaimer earlier, but disclaimer, not a beauty guru, not a beauty expert. This is just what works for me, and I like how it looks, and that's all that matters. And then I go in with a Q-tip because I did get it a couple places, and I just wipe off my eyelids. And that's it, guys. That completes the look. So this is the finished look. Like I said, nothing too crazy. It's very natural, very cute, very spunky. Not spunky. Anyway, it's cute. It works for me. I really like it. I am completely comfortable in my skin without makeup. I just really enjoy doing makeup. It's fun for me, and it's actually very therapeutic for me. So, like I said, it's not because I feel bad about myself without it. I go a good portion of my life and everyday activities without it. But when I do want to really get ready for the day and put on makeup, I do. But if you did like this video, please give it a big thumbs up and comment down below is there a brush emoji? I think there is. If there's a brush emoji, comment the brush emoji, and if there's not, I'll put whatever other emoji that I decide on for you guys to comment. Again, I will try to find the links to everything that I talked about in this video and link them in the description down below. If I miss a product, please let me know and I will make sure to add that link. All of my socials will be linked in the description down below so you guys can follow me on there and we can be friends. I'm going to be a little more active on my Instagram, so that's actually why I'm getting ready today, because today is content day. It's Friday, so I'm filming this video. I filmed 2 other videos. Actually, I filmed one last night because I decided to straighten my hair, so I went ahead and filmed that. And then before I did this, I filmed a IGTV plus this video, and then I'm going to take pictures for Instagram later today. Content is coming out. Haven't really figured out an uploading schedule quite yet, but I promise I will try to be as consistent as I can. I say that all the time. Life happens. But if you haven't, make sure to hit the subscribe button so you can join the Kenz fam. We'd love to have you here. Also hit the bell so you get notified every time I post a new video. Since my uploading schedule is all up in the air, it'll help you out. And yeah, I will see you guys in the next one. Bye.